Tonight, new rules proposed by the federal government could limit the emissions of a cancer-causing gas into several communities around Metro Atlanta. The EPA also wants to install monitors that would measure the output of ethylene oxide that many residents believe has spread illness in their communities. 11 Alive's Doug Richards has more on what it means.
Under rules proposed by the EPA, companies like BD here in Covington would have to restrict their output into the atmosphere of ethylene oxide or be in violation of federal regulations.
There's people all around here with cancer.
In 2019, Jane Bledsoe told us she lived within a cluster of cancer patients behind a plant in Covington called BD. For years, BD has used ethylene oxide to sterilize equipment and emitted enough of it into the air to draw attention from state and federal regulators.
We got cancer cases that way on Wheat Street. I know of at least 2 people.
BD and Sterigenics in Cobb County contend their emissions fall within government guidelines and have caused no health issues. But the federal EPA wants to mandate levels it says would cut emissions at all plants emitting ethylene oxide by 80% and require real-time monitoring of air inside plants to protect workers.
The danger zone is within 10 miles, but definitely within 2 miles.
Michael Joffroy is an attorney who lives a mile and a quarter from the Covington plant and represents clients who say the plant has harmed their health. In a statement, BD says it has been modernizing its facilities and that BD's recent investments and innovations to reduce residual emissions make our facilities well positioned to comply with any new final rules from the EPA. Joffroy says the EPA ought to be compelling companies like BD and Sterigenics to find alternatives to ethylene oxide to sterilize medical devices.
The EPA is trying to get its arm around this problem. It's a start and certainly something that's overdue.
The EPA plans to hold public hearings on its proposed rules governing ethylene oxide. You can find details for that on 11alive.com. In Covington, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.